Hi guys, it's Taylor. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing my week 1 check-in for my August budget, and you guys, I'm already so proud of myself. It was a really great first week. I have started August off with a bang with very limited spending, and you guys are gonna see that and you're gonna be so proud of me. So the goal is to keep that up throughout the month, but it always feels good when you start off on the right foot. So we're just gonna start recording all of my purchases. So I did this off camera because I realized I had totally forgot to set up my bills when I did my August budget setup. But rather than doing my bills over here on the sidebar, this month I decided to go ahead and actually include them in the monthly view. Ideally, I would just add like another color for bills and then add that to every day that they're due, but I don't have another color of Planner Kate stickers right now, and I do have to restock soon on some of these colors. So once I put in a restock order, I'll just add in like a black sticker or something that will just represent bills. But I had like a ton of just random bill stickers from different shops laying around, so I decided I might as well use them. But there is absolutely no color coordination or anything like that with the bills. It was just kind of random, and they really matched the kit, which worked out. So anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark what's been paid. So rent has been paid. My first car payment has been paid, and then I also have paid my Discover bill. I never put the amount there, but it's really just whatever the balance is what I pay off. I was explaining this to somebody in the comments, but I pay everything on my credit card, but I treat it like a debit card. So I never go over what I have in my checking account, and I always pay off the full balance. I don't pay off just the balance that's due. I pay off whatever is there at the end of the month. I pay that on usually the 1st. I usually don't even wait until the 5th, but that just really works well for me. I'm usually pretty good about not going over. And then I also had the question, well, how do you take such a big blow? Because last month I was several $100s over budget. And I explained to her that I always have a few $100s as a buffer in my checking account. So that's always there for that reason. If I ever just have a month that doesn't go well and I'm way over budget, rather than taking that money out of like a savings account, it's really just sitting in my checking. So it's kind of like savings money, but it's always sitting in my checking. And then I have a separate savings account. So that's just what I do personally. I highly recommend it, especially if you are a credit card user. It's just nice to have that extra in your checking that's not coming straight from what you got paid that month. And if you do ever go over what you expected, then it's nice because you're still not having to also pull out of savings in order to have that cushion. So anyways, long story short, I had a buffer in my checking account. That buffer is basically gone now, so that's also why I'm trying to keep my spending very limited. So hopefully I'll have leftover money at the end of the month that I can just keep in my checking to continue to build that buffer back up. And then eventually I want to start dumping more money back into savings. That was a lot of explaining, but hopefully that makes sense. I just had a few different people that were like, oh my gosh, how did you take such a big hit last month, and were you still able to pay it, or did you just put it on a credit card? Technically I put it on a credit card, but I literally paid all of it off. So technically I put it on a credit card, but usually I pay that off right away, and I'm not making like small payments on the credit card. Okay, so I also paid my yoga membership on Wednesday. That hits on a different day every month. It just depends on when I am back in the studio and renewing my 30 days of credits. That keeps falling out. And then that's it. Perfect. So I'm just going to count the purchases from Saturday, August 1st to Friday, August 7th. So that's week 1 is the 1st through the 7th. Then week 2 will be the 8th through the 14th. Week 3 will be the 15th through the 21st. And then I will treat the last week has the 22nd through the 31st, so it'll be a little bit longer. All right, so let's start first with, let me get my key back in here. So we'll start first with groceries. I have not purchased any groceries yet. I told you guys that I should have plenty from last month that would spill over. And so I didn't need to buy any for the week, which is really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and draw my lines real quick. Okay, perfect. So starting with groceries first. I did not spend any money. Oh, that's so exciting. So that means for groceries, I still have $200 remaining in my budget. And then remaining per week, since I will have 3 weeks left, let's divide that. That'll leave me with, wait. So that's $66.67 per week. Perfect. Okay, then next category is eating out. So I only got some snacks at a gas station, which was only $1.39, and so I always include that in eating out whenever I get something from a gas station. But that's all that I spent, was $1.39. So total remaining, I put aside $60. So we divide 139. So total remaining is $43. That's not right. If I had $60 minus 139. 58. Okay, I'm gonna grab white out. That was bad. I was wondering how that came out so low. So remaining per week, 58.61 divided by 3 is 19.54. So I basically still have $20 per week for eating out, which is more than I need. So I think I'm gonna be pretty good on the eating out category. Then next is gas. So I purchased gas twice this week, which is unusual, but I just did a lot of driving, so that brought me to $38.22, which is definitely more than I was expecting, but that's okay. So I had $100 for gas, so that means I have $61.78 remaining, and then per week I have $20.59, which is perfect, honestly. That's all that I need per week. All right, so let me mark those. And then that's it, you guys. I didn't have any personal care, and get this, no unbudgeted. Woo, that feels so good. So let me go ahead and write those in. Okay, so that leaves me with $50 still in personal care. If we divide that by 3 weeks, that gives me $16.67. I do think I'm going to add a household category. I've kind of been putting household items under personal care, but I'm starting to feel like those should be separated. So that's probably something I will do next month. But anyways, so $16.67 left per week for personal care, and then for unbudgeted, not anything, because the goal is to not buy anything that's unbudgeted. So that's a really great start to the week, or to the month, you guys. The one thing that I did want to mention, I remember that I added a stickers category and an allowance category, and I'm almost wondering if I should add those categories over here, but then I don't know if I would have room. What I might have to do, of course I'd have to do that next month, but I might have to end up putting a weekly check-in on 2 pages. So that way I can add my stickers category and my allowance category, and then add those colors in the key. Usually though, I buy all of my stickers at once, so then I can just write it over here in the actual and not necessarily track it in the monthly view. As far as allowance goes, ooh, I know what I'm gonna do. Instead, I'm just gonna make the yellow color, yes, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna make the yellow color be other rather than unbudgeted, and I will put those extra categories, allowance, stickers, and unbudgeted, in yellow. So basically, allowance will just be the cutoff is $100, and if there's anything extra, I'll put that as an unbudgeted thing. Hopefully that makes sense. So that's just me thinking ahead. I was starting to realize like, oh, how am I gonna track those things since I didn't have them last month? But this is fine for now. So I think that this is a great start. Like I said, I had 3 categories that I didn't spend in at all. And that's just a great way to start the month. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. Please, please, please let me know if you enjoyed it by hitting that like button, leaving a comment as well. That just lets me know that you guys watch these and that you actually enjoy them, regardless of the fact that usually these don't have as many views, but I just want to keep seeing that you guys are liking these videos. So anyways, again, thank you so much. Also, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I will check in with you guys for week 2. See you guys later.